everybody, and happy Monday. Hope everybody's Monday is going well. For the past week we've been discussing Belarus and Eastern Europe. Specific focus was always on Belarus, the tumultuous time it's happening there since the election of August 9th. Well, fake election, because in reality it was so flawed, it's unbelievable. I already discussed that in my previous videos and provided analysis. However, let's discuss Russia. Not because of Belarus, but separately. Russia is getting ready to have governor's elections next month. It is also creating a new government body, which is backed by Kremlin, which will be another oversight agency. So, what Russia can expect next month? The governor's elections. And the difference between Putin and Lukashenko there, Lukashenko just wants to control everything, while Putin does throw a bone to the opposition, as I discussed in previous videos. So what is the bone now? Let's look at something interesting. So last month, Khabarovsk governor was exiled out of Khabarovsk, or transferred out of Khabarovsk to Moscow under trumped-up charges for murder. I talked about that before too, and there's new interim governor appointed. Furgal was from opposing LDPR party, so we know all of that. Now, this is where it gets interesting. The front runner in Irkutsk region, which is Siberia, is a communist. But wait, let's look at something else about him. So communists getting the most votes in Irkutsk, how is that possible when in Siberia usually they were always anti-communist and even anti-Soviet Union, based on the fact that Siberia used to be an exile ground during Stalin era of anybody who did not agree with his regime. And Siberia has prisons. You know, it's a very interesting region. It's a cold region. There's a lot of problems there. People are usually not very happy there. Before, Siberia used to be used for many people to go and earn additional premium and per diem, and then come back and buy properties in other parts of Russia which were not so harsh. But okay, so let's get back to Irkutsk. The new front-running candidate, his last name is Shapov. So what do we know about Shapov? As far as Shapov is concerned, he's a former FSB employee. He spent 10 years working in FSB. What is FSB? It is a successor of KGB. So basically intelligence law enforcement services. His father spent 25 years working for KGB, and afterwards FSB. As I said, FSB is a successor of KGB after the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991. What else do we know about him? He got certain awards. He worked in different areas of FSB. Some of them are classified, but majority says that he spent some time in intelligence. Yet he's running for from the communist side. So two things you should be very easily understanding. He is supporting Kremlin. It's basically just a farce to add to another party just to show like there is some type of competition there, or not everybody's from United Party of Russia. And especially now, given the protests in Khabarovsk that lasted for a bit, and especially with people right now, especially in the far north part of Russia, they're really irate somewhat with Putin and United Russia, how everything is United Russia party, that is basically Putin's party, of course. So now to throw them a bone, but yet choose a candidate that is pretty much Kremlin, government, FSB especially. Of course he's going to be Putin's loyalist. Maybe in the background it has not been announced publicly that he would be, but of course Communist Party. Oh my god, Russia is so diverse and transparent. Putin allows anybody to get into the office. Of course elections, anybody can have spectators. Oh, Russia welcomes everybody. Of course the election will be honest. Oh, of course it's people's vote. Oh, yes, but look at that. That's just one prime example. There's other governors running too. I mean, nobody has a colorful FSB career yet, that is in their bios, but a few of them, another few LDPR candidates that are running in other regions, they're neutral, but then again, they spent some time in Moscow. Some of them worked in a government structure under Putin, so clearly they would be Putin supporters, but they're small, on a smaller scale. That's why I did not want to mention them in this video as of yet. So additionally, what rank was Shapov while he worked in FSB? He was a colonel. That is quite a high-ranking position. So suddenly he joined politics, and suddenly Siberia region, interestingly enough, after all those situations that occurred with people's unhappiness about Furgal and what happened, so suddenly someone who held a colonel rank in FSB interested in running in Irkutsk from the Communist Party, would you not say that's an absolute setup, as anybody heard it, and it just basically he's just sent there to have further control of the region, because interim governor, even in the region, he's not strong enough to sustain anything there. Basically all it is just, yeah, he's just playing a puppet role at the time. And of course he's also from LDPR, just again to appease the people that it's not United Party. So what do you think about upcoming governor's election in Russia next month? What do you think the outcome will be? Of course, I mean, it is predisposed by Kremlin, but it's still worth a discussion. And what do you specifically think about Shapov? Please let me know what you think. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. As you know, it's a brand new channel. This is my second week on YouTube. So please support me, and thanks again, and have a great rest of the day. Bye for now.